Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something truly special for you, a full in-depth review of the all-new 2025 Karmann Ghia. Yes, you heard that right. One of the most iconic names from the golden era of motoring is back. And it's making quite a statement in the modern automotive world. We're going to walk you through every detail, from the sleek exterior design to the high-tech, retro-inspired interior, its performance on the road, pricing, and whether this nostalgic rebirth is worth your attention or your wallet. So let's dive into it. Now, the first thing that hits you when you see the 2025 Karmann Ghia in person is just how faithful it is to the spirit of the original, while still pushing things into the future. Up front, the car maintains that familiar rounded nose, a modern interpretation of the classic look. The LED headlights are tucked subtly into the curves of the fenders, giving off a sophisticated vintage vibe with an ultra-modern finish. The smooth, seamless bumper design keeps the front end clean, with air intake subtly integrated below the grille. Not too aggressive, but definitely purposeful. Swinging around to the side profile, the silhouette is unmistakable. That long, sweeping arc from the A-pillar down to the sloping rear haunches gives it that instantly recognizable Karmann Ghia character. The doors have flush handles that pop out when approached, and there's a neat character line running from the front wheel arch all the way to the back, giving the car a dynamic, flowing feel. The fenders bulge slightly more than the original, hinting at the modern platform underneath. And those wheels? Gorgeous. Depending on the trim, you get either classic-inspired turbine alloys or sleek two-tone performance rims that scream retro futurism. Moving to the rear, things get even more interesting. The back end of the 2025 Karmann Ghia is where modern design meets nostalgia in the best possible way. The taillights are thin, wide LED strips with a hint of curvature, a callback to the original. Teardrop shapes, but done with 2025 tech flair. The deck lid is slightly raised, with a subtle ducktail integrated into the design, improving aerodynamics and giving the car a planted look. And yes, the dual exhausts are real, and they're integrated into the lower diffuser with precision. The rear badge is minimal, just a classy Ghia script embossed in chrome. It's elegant, tasteful, and confident. Stepping inside the cabin, you're greeted by a masterclass in blending old-school charm with modern innovation. The dashboard is low and wide, just like the original, but now features a digital instrument cluster that's been skinned to look like classic analog gauges. It's a cool touch, keeping the feel of the past while offering all the data you'd expect in a modern car. The steering wheel is two-spoke, wrapped in leather, and features a subtle chrome horn ring, again nodding to the original. The infotainment screen sits neatly in the center console, not oversized but just right, and it tilts slightly toward the driver for ease of use. Material quality is top-notch. We're talking real brushed aluminum trim, contrast-stitched leather across the seats and dash, and customizable interior lighting that can shift from classic amber to cool white or blue depending on your vibe. The seats are low-set and sculpted, with just enough bolstering to keep you comfy and supported during spirited drives. Rear seating is more for style or kids. It's a 2+2 coupe after all, but the trunk space is surprisingly practical, especially with the rear seats folded down. All in all, the interior is a perfect tribute to the past, updated with all the tech and comfort you'd expect today. Under the hood, the 2025 Karmann Ghia comes with two options. The base model gets a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 producing 220 horsepower, which is more than enough for a light, agile coupe like this. Step up to the Ghia S, and you're treated to a hybrid-assisted 2.5-liter inline-5, putting down around 320 horsepower and a lot more torque. Both variants come with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission that offers snappy shifts and great responsiveness, whether you're cruising downtown or carving up a canyon road. The handling is razor-sharp, thanks to a sport-tuned suspension and an adaptive damping system that adjusts in real time. Ride quality strikes a nice balance between comfort and athleticism. Fuel economy is respectable too. The Turbo 4 nets around 34 mpg on the highway, while the hybrid version manages close to 40 mpg combined, thanks in part to its region braking and smart energy management system. Acceleration is brisk, 0 to 60 comes in just under 6 seconds for the base and just over 4.5 seconds for the Ghia S. Not a supercar, but plenty quick for what this car is meant to be. A stylish, engaging driver's car with real personality. In terms of pricing, the 2025 Karmann Ghia starts at around $39,000 for the base coupe. The Ghia S hybrid version bumps that to about $49,000, with options and packages that can take it north of $55K if you spec it all the way out. But considering the design, heritage, and modern tech you're getting, it still feels like a strong value proposition in a market where everything is starting to look the same. This car stands out. And it's not just about looks, it delivers on experience too. If you're someone who appreciates design, who values a connection to driving, and who maybe has a soft spot for classic cars but doesn't want to sacrifice modern conveniences, this could be the car for you. It's not trying to be a full-blown sports car. It's not trying to be an electric spaceship. What it is trying to be is a beautifully balanced, soulful coupe that gives you something unique in 2025, and honestly, it pulls that off brilliantly. So should you buy one? If you're in the market for something different, something that turns heads and makes you feel something every time you start it up, then yes, absolutely. It may not be the fastest or the most tech-heavy car on the market, but it might just be the coolest, and sometimes that's more than enough. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming deep dives and test drives. Got questions about the new Karmann Ghia? Drop them in the comments below. We always love hearing from you. Until next time, drive safe and keep it classy.